Hey guys, it's Galadriel Stineman, and as promised, I am finally answering all of these questions you sent me on Twitter. And I know it took a while because I was answering some and then I was missing them, so I thought a video would be the best way to do it. I will try to answer them quickly, to answer all of them that are at least PG-13, thanks to some of you who made me blush a little bit. And then I'll do all the questions that weren't related to the game after, so that if you just have questions about the game, you don't have to hear the boring crap about me. So, in no particular order, I'm just going to go right through Twitter here. It says, what was my first thought about working in a video game? When I first got the call about Until Dawn, I was really confused because I was like, do they know that I haven't really done that before and they still want to hire me? Okay. And then I was a little nervous. I called everybody I knew who had ever worked on a video game, and then I just got really excited because it was clear that it wasn't an accident and they did want to hire me, and I just thought that is the coolest thing ever. So been fortunate to do some cool stuff, and that is definitely right up there at the top. So somebody said, is there a design on Ashley's necklace? I can't tell. I don't know. It was motion capture, so I didn't actually have the costume on ever. I mean, I saw it as much as you, so sorry, I'm not able to answer that one correctly. Favorite character other than Ashley? I think Josh is a really cool character. They all have their things that are great, but, you know, he's so dynamic. You think he's one thing, he's another. He has pain, he has strength, he has courage, he has fear. He's just dynamic, and I think that was really written well, and then I think, obviously, that Rami also played it. Obviously, he plays everything well. Why did I take this role? Because they hired me. Yeah. Why would I not take this role? It was amazing and so much fun, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. Would I like to do other video games? Yes. Available for employment? Call me, call my people. I'll be there. How long did I work on the game? Let's see. I think we started work in September of 14. Right? I think it was like 6 months total, but like here and there, and they'd go and put stuff together, and then we'd come in and do more based on what they had, and so that was kind of cool. By the end of our part, they had already finished some bits, so we were able to see it, and that was really cool. Obviously, the planning and the post-production went on years in either direction, apart from when the actors were involved. Not to mention stunts, the unsung heroes, the performers. There were stunt performers doing things that we were not able to do. And so the actors are really a small part of it. But yeah, we were around for a while, so that was pretty cool. Let's see. What was it like working with the cast? Amazing. I spent time with some of the actors more than others, obviously, based on storyline, but we were actually together when we were in scenes together, so it's not like we were all individually in a booth or something shooting something. It was real interaction, so I spent a lot of time, especially with Noah, who plays Chris, because our storylines were so intertwined in so many ways, and then we all got to hang out for the group stuff. I wish there'd been more of the big group stuff, because it was really cool to feel the dynamic of everybody together, but that was great. Everybody was just wonderful. Have I played it? No, I haven't. I know there's no excuse. I have watched a ton of videos. I'm working on getting myself a PS4, or waiting for a generous friend to let me borrow one. But don't worry, I will update this video as soon as I play. Right now I'm living vicariously through all of you. Favorite scene to shoot? I really liked all the group shots just because it was fun to have everybody there with all of our motion capture stuff, and we had the freedom to move around basically like in a 360 thing, where usually when you're on camera it's just the camera in you, and you have to sort of stay open to it and not block light and everything else. In this, we could just move, and it was so much more like real life, even though it's a game. So that was cool. And then I loved shooting this stuff with Noah, who played Chris, when we're really being honest about our feelings and when things are at stake and there's not much time left to say how we feel. That was pretty great. If I could have played a different role than Ashley, who and why? Sam. I like Sam because I think it's nice to see a female character whose role isn't completely dependent on a guy, and she's strong and independent and smart, and it was nice to sort of see her be the main anchor. It's different. It's not always that way in those things where it's female and she's strong and cool and her whole goal isn't to get married, and I thought that was nice. Do I identify with Ashley? Yeah, definitely. We're alike in a lot of ways. We're both really into reading and learning, and I like to think, smart. We both have a lot of sarcasm, and we can be really stubborn. Sometimes it takes us a long time to see the right way, but we're very loyal to those around us, and really when it comes down to it, we just want to do the right thing. So yeah, I definitely saw a lot of myself in Ashley and found it more as the script went on. Have I ever used an Ouija board like in the game? Yeah, I had one when I was a young teenager, and honestly, anytime it moved, pretty sure that was me just scooting the thing along. But now I'm kind of scared of them. I think there's something to be said with opening doors to things, and other people can do it. I don't judge it, but I just don't need to go there. There's enough in life that's uncertain. I'm like, I just don't need to let in any weird energy. I've seen one too many horror movies. Let's see. Did I really get slapped by Emily? No, I didn't. Remember, it's motion capture, so she really had to slap. I really had to react, and we're really in front of each other, but we both have cameras right around the front of our faces, so there's actually not much room in between for that to work. So that was really interesting. So the feeling was there, the emotion was there, but no, she didn't really slap me, which is good because that would have really made me feel sad. But how would I rate Until Dawn on a scale of 1 to 10? 10, obviously. No, I think we're just all so thrilled with how much all of you love this game. And I mean, we knew that we were putting something great out there. I was so proud to see it come together, but you just don't know. Plenty of great things people don't love, and just to see everybody embracing, get so excited and love these characters. I mean, it's amazing. It's just, you couldn't ask for more. First impression of the other actors in the game. I thought they were all great. I knew Nicole already, who played Emily. We worked together on a movie in Hawaii the year before, and we studied at the same acting studio, and she's become a really good friend. So excited to see her on that list. And like in LA is kind of a small town, so I got talking to other people. We had mutual friends and just got to know each other, and everybody was great. Who was the nicest? Everybody was really nice, but I do remember Hayden, who played Sam, at one point was having this like insane allergy attack, and like it was probably for the sake of everyone shooting, but she had somebody go and get me some medicine and was like, guys, take care of her. And I know she's a mom now, I heard that, so I could see that maternal instinct in her. Then I was like, she's just the mom of the group, so that was really nice. Which part was most difficult to shoot and why? I think a lot of the torture stuff, anytime you're trying to really tap into fear, I think it's hard because fear, suggests that you don't know something that's going to happen. So really tapping into that as an actor can be hard because you have to really trick yourself into not knowing the outcome. And so, especially when Chris is choosing between Josh and Ashley and you see the blade coming at you, and just to go to that place, it was hard. I think it was actually easier than it would be in a film because there's nothing there. So I was free to use whatever imagination I wanted to, but it was still really hard to really go to that place. Let's see what else. The saddest scene in Until Dawn. Spoiler alert, when I die. It's real sad for me. Scariest, when I die. Funniest, when... No, it's not funny when I die. What is the funniest scene? I don't know. We could get to the other thing, the hashtag there's a freaking ghost after us. There were a lot of questions about that line. I didn't make that up. That was there. Great line. Glad that you guys all thought I sold it well. I thought that was funny. And yeah, I just saw that and was like, this is a game for our times. And yeah, that's a golden line. That's a quotable quote. Have I ever looked up my character in the Until Dawn wiki? No. Should I? I will. I'll do that, and then I'll tweet and tell you guys what I found out. Hopefully it's not a link to something where you're fishing for my credit card number. How did we shoot the scenes where we were tied up? All imagination. So physically, we did everything. I mean, I would have been like this, looking at actors who were beside me, and occasionally we had props, so I mean, if we're holding or swinging something, we could have that. If there's a stool, we could use that. We could be holding on to things, but it was really imaginative, which gave us a lot more freedom, actually, to physicalize it however we wanted, since we didn't have to worry about angles and all that. But no, like, I wasn't really tied up or punched or any of those things, so it was all imagination. Which was why it was really great to work with other actors who were really committed in there, because we depended on each other so much, because it was all created after the fact. Let's see. Stunts. We had amazing stunt people that were not us, so I do not want to take all the credit for that. I understand that they were in England, which is cool, because we shot all of our stuff in Los Angeles, and then a lot of the stunt stuff was done after that by them watching exactly what we did, so it matched what we had done, but just more awesome. And I think that they were all British stunt people, so that's really cool. Thank you guys, if you ever see this, for making us look amazing. Ashley's weaknesses. Well, she can be a little hot-headed, a little stubborn, a little quick to judge. Sometimes sees things in black or white, so, you know, it's good, it's bad, I don't like that, I do like that, and then when she makes mistakes, it's hard to backtrack. So I like to think Ashley will grow out of that after college. I like to think I did, so I'm pulling for you, Ashley, assuming it's a version in which I'm alive. What ending would I like to see in a movie? I'm alive. That'd be cool. I mean, really, ideally, I would like everyone to live. We all run away happily ever after, and we go to Hawaii every year for our anniversary of this crazy times instead of to this creepy, creepy place. Let's see. Until Dawn in 5 words. The most awesome game ever. Ignore the footsteps above my head, please. Do I like fan art? Yes, keep that coming. You guys make some awesome fan art. And I don't know if I can say thank you because it's Ashley, it's not technically me, but I love looking at it. So please send it to me on Instagram and Twitter and whatever other things. Love it. How long to film? So like I said, we did October, November, December, January. I guess it was like 4 months, spread out over 4 months. And some of the actors were different places in the country. I believe Hayden was in Tennessee then, and somebody was working on a show in LA then, and so it was coordinating everybody's schedules and getting everybody together. But it was the best time. Just amazing. The Chris and Ashley romance, how do I feel about it? I love it. I think it's a shame that they couldn't get there sooner, and I hope that people watch it get the courage to like say what they want to say, and you never know how somebody else feels. Don't wait until you're about to be killed by a psycho. That's not the time. The time is now. Go tell people how you feel now. And you can have a, what do you guys call it? Chashly? Yeah. Let's see. Difference between motion capture and a film set. I touched on that a little bit, but it was different. I would almost picture like the blue mat, like a gymnastics mat in the Olympics, where it's like over the whole floor. And we had these headsets and these dots, and we had black pants and black shirt. We could wear comfortable shoes. That didn't matter as much. And it's all around. So there are people following us with cameras. And we had teleprompters because, I mean, the script is thousands of pages. It's insane. And so that was there in case we needed words. Because remember, you also have to shoot every alternative of every choice that has been made. So it's like, okay, let's shoot it if you made this decision and this decision and this decision. Sorry guys, that's my phone. Now let's shoot it like this decision was made but this one wasn't. And so you constantly be like, okay, but then did this happen earlier? And you'd have to shoot every option for it. So we seriously just had to have the help to keep it straight. So that would be all around us, and we had so much room, and so we didn't have sets. There was lights, but not in the same way. We didn't have makeup. We didn't have hair. We didn't have costumes. And in some ways that was fun and free. And you just show up. We had makeup because we had dots all over. But all the makeup that's on us is put on after in digital. So that was really amazing. I have completely different hair even. So, you know, my hair was like this long and red in it. In the game, Ashley's got something else. So that was kind of cool. Let's see, mostly solo performances or the whole cast. Rarely was I alone. If I was alone in the scene, I was alone. If I was with other actors in the scene, I was with other actors. So that's all real. All that chemistry, all the interaction, all the bantering and bickering, and that's all real, and that all happened just like it would in a play. I think it was closer to theater, really, than anything, the way we shot it, which was just so cool. Sequel. I don't know anything, guys. I wish I could tell you. I want one. It'd be cool if they wanted to do one with all of us. Unless they tell me I'm not allowed to, I would let you know if I heard anything. But as of right now, I think keep asking, keep buying, keep playing, and that's the best way to get it. And even if it doesn't involve me, I would totally 100% support that, because I think they're onto something really cool here. Do I know all the game tricks and secrets? No. I know my storyline. But if you think about it, I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages to shoot. So the first time I play, a lot of stuff's going to be a surprise to me because there's no way I could ever read it all and keep it all in my mind. So that'll be really fun for me. So in a lot of ways, I know a lot of Ashley's secrets and tricks that I'm sure most of you guys know even more though. So yeah. Am I still in contact with the other actors? Not as much as I'd like to be, mostly on the social networking. But I do talk to Nicole, like I said, who plays Emily. She's great. She's on a new show, guys. You should watch it when it comes out. It's called Superstore. It's going to be on NBC. It's pretty cool. Just plugged you, Nicole. Am I ever planning on playing it? Yes, guys. I'm buying it regardless. I just need a place to play it. So I'll get there, I promise. And then I'll let you guys all know, because I just feel like I'm a disappointment to all of you. I'm sorry. How did I get the part? I don't know. Awesome casting director who, I guess, had me in mind. But it was an excellent surprise. I think they went around to some of the agencies and said like what they were looking for, and people sent tape in, and then they looked at people's tapes, and I didn't even know any of this was happening until the offer came in and they asked if I wanted to be involved, and I was like, I didn't even know this was something I was being considered for. Yes, 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 I want to do this. So, man, that was one of the nicest surprises I've ever had, for sure. More voiceover. Am I going to do more voiceover? I would love to. I don't even have a voiceover agent, because this came about a different way, but I'm looking. I'm ready for one. Been doing my studying, so if you're one of those top VO agents out there, sign me up. I'll send you something. But I would love to. Voiceover is great. It's fun. You just show up and it's less about skinny and pretty and this and that, and it's all focused on your instrument and not your motion or anything. It's really cool. And then I think that, the child in me just wants to be a cartoon character. So I would love to do more of that. I plan to do more in the future. When am I getting a PS4? Preach. Soon, I hope. Favorite death? Those that are not my own. Not picky. Just keep the old Ashley alive, guys. Okay, I think that was all the Until Dawn questions I saw. Oh, there was one that kept coming up, and I didn't want to answer it because it's making so many of you sad. But Noah and I didn't kiss really because it's motion capture, and so we were standing by each other. We were kissing, but we weren't actually kissing each other, and I'm sorry because I would have kissed him. I would have. You know, he's a kissable guy, but I'm sorry to break your hearts. It doesn't change a thing. Okay, so that's the end of all the Until Dawn questions that I have seen. Holy cow, 20 minutes. That was a lot of questions. Sorry. So now, all of you who don't care about me can turn it off, and I will answer for the rest of you, those who asked more general questions about me and stuff. So, other questions. What's my favorite show? Downton Abbey, Jeopardy, Antiques Roadshow, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, most things on HBO, but that's pretty much a good summary of who I am. A little bit of a weird one, guys. My dream role. I would like to play Dorothy Gale in the remake of The Wizard of Oz. So I'm going to need to go back in time to be a little bit younger. I'm going to need to learn how to sing well, and then I'm going to need to get it to happen. So I'll report back to you guys on that one. Have I seen Mr. Robot? I saw the pilot. I actually auditioned for that. I think they found the best person for the role, but I remember when I read that, I was like, this is going to be a good show, and would have been pretty cool to be on there with Rami, but yeah, they're killing it, so I'm going to be watching more of Mr. Robot. What am I going to be for Halloween? I don't know. My birthday's coming up soon. I kind of want to have a murder mystery party, which involves dressing up. I did a Wild West one a few years ago, and that was super fun. I was totally like hell on wheels and got really into it. So my birthday's in October. That might influence what my costume will be. Otherwise, I'll probably do something fun with makeup because I like to play with makeup. Let's see. My favorite film. Well, I mentioned The Wizard of Oz because I really like that. From a like standpoint of, oh, I should say something that's like really good and meaningful and, you know, movies that aren't embarrassing. I got nothing, although I do appreciate them all. But I love me some Mean Girls. Love me some Back to the Future 2. E.T., Jurassic Park, all those good old ones. And then I love anything that does stuff with color, like A Beautiful Mind and Pleasantville. And I have seen very few movies I don't like, so I'm the worst person to ask that question too, and I'll stop talking about it. My favorite book. I am a huge Stephen King fan. I've read most Stephen King books. My favorites of his are The Stand and 11/22/63. As a child, my favorite book was Matilda. I loved all the Roald Dahl books. So, yeah, I could go on and on about books. I think you guys could probably find me on Goodreads. I had a lot of stuff on there. So, if you're ever curious about what I'm reading. Would I go to Argentina? Sure. See you there. What's my favorite animal? I feel the most connection with horses. I grew up horseback riding. So, I spent a lot of time bonding with horses. But I appreciate bees a lot. So I think because they're busy and productive and organized and a little bit like I am. Well, maybe a little bit too much of those things. What's my favorite color? Changes every day. Today it is green. I like green. We could use more of that in LA because, you know, we have had a little bit of a drought situation. So more rain, more green, it'll be good. Do I play video games? I like them. I haven't played in a while. My most recent gaming console is a Wii. But back in the day, I used to pretty much tear it up in some Pokemon Stadium, Mario Kart 64, Cruisin' USA, Cruisin' World, Cruisin' Exotica? Is that what it's called? Yeah. But I'm nowhere near where you guys are. What was it like to work with Ryan Kelly? It's kind of a random question. Ryan Kelly is on Teen Wolf, and we were in Ben 10 Alien Swarm many years ago, which was fun because that was another cool one where we were playing the live version of cartoon characters. Ryan is a dear friend. I love him. We've stayed in touch. Special place in my heart. He was my cousin in that movie, and I always still call him my cuz, so love Ryan. What weapon would I choose in a zombie apocalypse? Nuclear bomb? I don't know. I think I'd probably be pretty useless. I'd use my acting and play dead, but then they'd smell me, so. I don't know. I guess maybe like a crossbow or something, so I could stand back far. I really don't want to have to like hack up close. And would I want to be in a group or alone in that situation? Definitely a group. I feel like I have talents that might be useful, but I probably would be the weak link. Therefore, I'd be looking for the strong links to hang out with. Would I ever go to a Wizard World Comic-Con? Yep, tell them to call me, invite me, I'll come. Went to Comic-Con in San Diego a couple years ago and loved that. Went for her Ben 10 movie. And so it'd be really cool if some of these conventions bring some of the Until Dawn actors. I think most of us would love a chance to get together and meet you and talk about what an awesome game we got to do. What TV show would I most like to be in? Oh, gosh. Anything historical, like Turn, let's see, Game of Thrones, you know, Downton Abbey, all of those that are period pieces. I feel like I've been sporting this pale skin, high forehead for so long, and it would be right at home and like something Elizabethan, so I'm around, guys. Call me. Okay, I've been getting this one a lot. I love all the marriage proposals, and a lot of you ask if I have a boyfriend, and I'm a married woman. So my husband is an actor also, so he understands sometimes I have to make out with other people for money, but yeah, I am happily taken, so sorry. And the most random word I can think of, Farfignugan. If I remember correctly, the love of driving? Might be German. Visit anywhere in the world, where would it be? Egypt or Jerusalem or places that have ancient human history where people were building societies long before they were here in the United States. Yeah, I would love to go see some of those just cool places. I'm sort of a history nerd. So, oh, where's my name from? Lord of the Rings. I'm named for the elf queen, although most people say Galadriel. We say Galadriel because I'm from Kentucky. So if anybody ever says that I say my name wrong, depends on who you ask. So that's all the questions that I saw this time. If you're still here at the end of this video, thank you for hanging in there and finding it interesting. And if you have any more questions, I'll do another one of these. So thank you guys for all of your support. And see you on the Twitter and the YouTube. Maybe I'll make some more of these. Bye.